Yeah, welcome to it. DMS Chats Part 9. And today I'm with my man Chymamusique. Welcome to the DMS Chats, brother.
Thanks, Chris.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be running through two sessions that Chyma is going to be doing, or part of them actually, at least. The one is starting up in the studio, and the other one is actually mixing and mastering. Very, very important. But let's start off with the studio startup. I mean, a lot of people think, they look at these massive studios and they think, you know what, when I can have that, then my sound will be real. And I think that is definitely wrong.
That's not true, because coming to think of it, how I started myself, I had, there was small speakers called Creatives. And that's why I made most of the songs that people are still playing now than when I started having a setup. So it doesn't really matter what you have. It's all about the creativity, being hungry, and like the spirit. It's all in the creativity. The equipment is just there to really make your studio look good, but then the main thing, the main art is what inside of the person. The music comes from inside.
Yeah, I think so. So basically what you're trying to say is, if you're good in producing and you bring out good stuff on any system, on any computer, basically on any program, you can actually make it work.
Yeah, you can.
There is, of course, little touch-ups and a lot of things that you can, how to get better sounds and stuff like that. And I believe the same thing as well. I mean, another thing is also, I guess people always look for fatter sounds. I mean, do you even layer your sounds? Do you layer sounds, like get 3-4 kicks together to make a fat kick?
No, I don't really do that. I use lots of equalizing and some effects to make sure that my kicks are the way that I want them to be. Maybe one of my songs, only one song maybe that I can say I layered, but then having a fat sound, it's all in the ear. Also the reference monitors that you use, because you might use if you use the wrong monitors that are not like giving you the flat sound, the sound will sound very good in the studio, but then when you go out there, you play it, the kick is like almost like it's not there. So it's also good to choose the right monitors. You must check all the monitors. They've got a way of a waveform at the back. They write like, okay, this is the frequency of this speaker. So by all means, I think most producers should try looking for the flat monitor that will give them the right, the exact sound.
The exact sound as it is.
Also
from the
acoustics in the room. If it's not well, the soundproof is not done well, or there's no soundproof, you end up with the wrong sound, because the sound will bounce off the walls and then you hear
a lot of echo.
Exactly.
And it's not actually there, stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, so very important. But I mean, just to finish up on that that first part, a basic setup, what do you think the cost should be? Let's just say somebody's starting off now. Roughly, what would the cost be?
I'm thinking you can start off even with 15K, 20K. You can start off. You can, absolutely. You get a MIDI controller, 2 monitors, sound card, and then you get the software and the computer. That's it. That's all you need.
So that's it, So, I think those that have a belief, of course you upgrade as you go. We all want to be there. But I believe, your best sound actually comes from the smaller systems.
Exactly, the smallest. Even most of the big guys who are big in the industry now, they'll tell you that they made their best sound when they had no equipment.
True. Otherwise it starts driving you mad.
Exactly, yeah.
I think another point, on part 2 of your session will be mixing and mastering. How important is that? I mean, just run through it.
Okay, for me, mixing and mastering is very important, because firstly, mixing, it's a way of getting the right level of each sound. Let's say if your kick is too loud, next in the bass, someone can hear the bass. Actually, mixing is just as important as creating the music, because if your kick is too loud, or maybe the bass line is too not audible, then you've got a problem. The song doesn't make sense anymore, and maybe the vocals might be low. Next thing, the people don't even hear what the song is all about. So mixing is that part where you create a level and also switch the frequencies and compressions. You find that some vocalists, when they sing, the vocals are loud at some parts and some parts are low. So a way of leveling the sound and getting it to sound as right and clean as possible, because some of the sounds you record them and the frequencies are clashing, so you have to separate those frequencies. Like on the kick, you don't really need to hear the tapping sound of the kick most of the time, so you need it to be as slow as possible on the frequency meter. So it's a way of balancing out all the sound together. And then mastering is a way of getting the I normally say it's the highest, cleanest. You know, if it sounds the highest.
When you mean the highest, like volume wise,
volume wise, yeah, the output must be at almost at 0. But then no distortion, and it must still be clean. Which is most guys, you find the song is you're mixing another song. Maybe you're a DJ on the mixer, the gain is on 0, and then the other song the gain must be on, let's say 6. It doesn't make sense. The songs must have almost the same level, and also, you know, be balanced.
Another thing that I noticed with mastering, I know from the stuff that I used to do, because I used to use various people mastering my stuff internationally. A lot of guys that I used internationally as well. And the funny thing is, sometimes they'd send me the files in 2 or 3 formats. One had serious sub bass. It actually changed the song to be very underground. One was a little bit looser. You know, and it makes such a big difference to actually what you want your sound to be like. So when somebody comes to you for mastering, let's say, do you ask him what does he want? Or do you just listen to the type of music he's doing?
And most of them, fortunately, they just trust my ear. So,
so it's up to you.
Yeah, they'll say, no, we like how your songs sound like. So you just want our songs to be as clean and loud as your songs. How you like? Okay, so fortunately, but you get some guys who will tell you, okay, we want the drum to be hard. Yeah, some of them, I ask them which instrument on the song do you want to be like the main. So then that's how I'll do my things in the mixing process, and then go to the mastering. And also when it comes to vocal songs, most of the songs you try to open normally on 1 kilohertz. I normally say that 1 kilohertz. I try to give the vocals that gap so that you can hear exactly what the person is saying on the song. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I think that's it for today. You know, otherwise we're gonna finish the session. You know, DMS 2020. Make sure you're there. Don't forget, you're not going to see any of this if you don't have your ticket. So make sure you get your ticket and join us. It's going to be amazing. I mean, there's just an amazing array of people who specialize and people who've kind of paved their way and made it in this industry. So do join us. 24, 27 March 2020. Get your tickets. God bless.